Ever find yourself staring at a mountain of delivery boxes after a shopping spree, dreading the manual labor of breaking them down? It is one of those chores that feels like a workout nobody asked for. That is where this little cordless cutter comes into play. It is essentially a motorized rotary blade designed to take the strain out of recycling, and honestly, it turns a tedious task into something almost satisfying. The first thing you notice is the weight. At just under a pound, it feels substantial enough to be durable, but light enough that your wrist won't be screaming after 10 minutes of slicing through thick corrugated cardboard. The grip is a mix of plastic and leather-like material, which gives it a decent, non-slip feel even if your hands get a bit sweaty during a long session. Now, the motor spins at 240 RPM, which sounds like a technical spec, but in practice, it just means it glides through cardboard like a hot knife through butter. It handles plastic packaging and even some fabric without snagging, which is a nice bonus if you do a bit of crafting on the side. One clever detail is the octagonal blade that sharpens itself as it spins. It is a smart way to keep the edge consistent without needing to stop and fiddle with a whetstone every hour. Safety is clearly a priority here too. There is a dual-action trigger system, meaning you have to hit a side lock and the main trigger simultaneously to get it moving. It might feel a little fussy at first, but it definitely prevents the thing from turning on inside a drawer or a tool bag. The battery life is solid too. You can get about 2 hours of continuous cutting on a single charge, which is plenty for clearing out a garage full of boxes. If there is a downside, it is that the blade guard area can get a bit clogged with dust or tape residue if you are cutting through heavily taped boxes, so you do have to keep an eye on that to keep it running smoothly. It is not a heavy-duty industrial tool, so don't expect it to slice through sheet metal, but for home recycling or DIY projects, it hits that sweet spot between power and portability. It is one of those gadgets that seems like a bit of a luxury until you actually use it, and then you start wondering how you ever managed without it. If you are looking for a gift for someone who is always tinkering or just hates dealing with cardboard clutter, this is a surprisingly thoughtful pick that actually gets used. It is simple, it does exactly what it claims to do, and it saves a whole lot of time.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.